Hello people, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Anoa here, and today's tutorial is going to be about how to make a Halloween fringe beaded earring, or a Halloween beaded fringe earring, any way you want to call it. Man, I'm so excited because I know that this tutorial is going to be really nice, and people are looking forward to this because it's a Halloween season. Yes, so right in front of me I have the materials to this project. They are all 11 old seed beads, and I have purple, blue, which is going to be the background of the project. I have black here, and yellow, and also orange. And I'll be using this nylon thread. You know, I like to use nylon threads a lot, so I'll be using this nylon thread because because of the beads, of the background of the beads. So I just need to use something which is equal to the background, okay, the color of the beads here. So I'll be using this. And then also I'm not using stars, so I'm going to use beaded hooks this time. Did I say beaded hooks? I'm just in a hurry to start, so everything is beads, so I'll be using hooks. And then I always use my regal needles, okay. Yes. And then of course my beading mat, my pair of scissors here. At a point I may need it, either I use this or not. Let's see if I have to use it. This is a curved nose plier, and then my long nose plier. Sometimes when you have to make the fringes, it tends to get stuck, and I had to use this one to, you know, pull the needle out and something. So let's see what happens. And then also I may need my um lighter to bend excess thread when I have to cut certain threads out or off of the beads. Yeah, so let's get started. So first of all, we're going to start with 15 ladder stitches, okay. And so this is the first layer of stitches, the first row. Please check if you're following this pattern. This is how to start it. Okay, so there are 6 beads and there's one black in front. Yeah, so you pull it down like so. You go through all beads like that. Okay, then I pick 3 beads. I added 3 more ladder stitches to it. It's the same color, so I did this offline. I'll just go ahead to add the rest, and this is it. Okay, like that. So we're going on and on and on, and then at this point I'll pick and then one blue. Oh my goodness, I pick these beads and then they fall. All right. So I added 3 more ladder stitches, which is of the same color. So that's why I did it offline. And then now look at where the thread is ending. Now this area is supposed to be fringe, but I want to start with a brick stitch up here. So what I'll do is that I'll go through some of the beads and cut this thread, and then start my or yes, start my brick stitch from this side. So I'd have to go through some of the beads from here, and then you would see my thread from this side. Okay, so I'm saying this in case you are confused. This is what happened. The thread is showing from the fringe area, and the pattern is supposed to go like that. Okay, some at the top, but the main pattern is supposed to be here. So I'll start my brick stitch from here. Okay, so I've cut the excess thread from this side. That was the tail of the thread. I have removed it or cut it off. So this is what I do. Now this is my working thread. Okay, and so I'll start from the 5th layer from the last, or the 5th ladder stitch. 1 2 3 4 5. Then you leave a small tail here, so that you can go through some of the beads and finally cut. And then so this is what I do. I'm doing this to start the brick stitch from the top here. So I turn my work, so that because this is where it gets comfortable. Yeah. All right, so I'll start with my brick stitch. Now we are going to decrease. We start from the second thread bridge from here. Yeah, so I added 4 more beads. As you can see, there were 2, and then 1 2 3 4. So I'll continue to build with blue. So the rest of the beads are going to be blue, okay? So the blue beads are 7 now. Yeah, I added 4 more beads. So I turn my work and I continue to bead. We are still decreasing, guys. I go from the second thread bridge. This is the first and this is the second thread bridge. Okay. So I'm going to add 6 more blue beads to this row, to the second row of brick stitch. So we're done with the second row. And then I turn my work to start with the third row. This is the third row. Okay. We're still decreasing, guys. And then the rest of the beads are going to be blue beads until you get to the end. So I turn my work. Then we start with the blue beads again. Still decreasing. So we'd make 6 more, or would add 6 more beads, and then we continue. So I turn my work. So we are on the, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. We are on the 4th row, moving to the 5th row. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, moving to the 5th row. So we're going to decrease until we get to the top. Yeah, it's a very simple thing to do. And then the rest of the 5th row is going to be blue beads. Yeah, so I did this offline since it's still the same beads. On the 6th row, I added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more blue beads, and then I would add 2 black beads. Guess what I'm creating here? This is the hat. This is a hat, okay? Yes, so it's a part of the hat, right? The other part is down the fringe, okay? Yes, so the 7th row is also going to be all blue beads. Please, I'll do this offline, so please bear with me. Now the 8th row is done. Then I turn my work to begin with the 9th row. So at this point I would like to do 5 more rows off camera and get back to you. Please pardon me guys for this because of time factor. So I'll do the rest offline and then get back to you. I would show you the pattern, and then you have to take a screenshot and then continue with your projects. Okay, yeah, so I'm done with the 13th row. Please take a screenshot now, and then if you are following the pattern. Okay, so this is like a red moon, yeah, because it's a Halloween pattern that I'm using, so it's a red moon. And this suits the rest of the earring. You know, I just love this part here, especially because of the color, and it brightens the earring. Yeah. So now at this point I would create a loop here to attach my hook. So I'm going to pick about 4 beads like that, and then go through like that. Okay, my thread is getting finished, but I'm going to add. So from here I'll start to create my fringe. So I'll go through it like 2-3 times and then start to create my fringe. I'm not going to add the hooks yet. When I'm done with the fringe, I'll add my hooks. Okay, so I'll just cut this part off. Then I'll bend this later. Okay, I don't have my lighter with me yet, so I'll just bend this part and then I'll continue. So I'm going to attach some beads here. Okay, I'll attach the bead by going through some of the beads here. I'll attach thread, sorry, by going through some of the beads, and then I'll start with my fringe. So this is how I attached the thread. Okay, I started from the side and then right through here, down through the bead, and then up here. Okay, so I'll go down, so same way when you begin to fringe and it gets finished, you should do the same. The thread gets finished, you should do the same. Okay, like that. Okay, so likewise the tail of the thread, I'm going to go through some of the beads with the thread and then finally cut it off to secure the thread, to secure the working thread. But I'll be doing this offline as well. Okay guys, I cannot show everything online because of time factor, yeah, but it is quite simple, so you know what I mean. We'll go through some of the beads with the thread. This is the tail of the thread, and then I'll finally cut this off and then begin with my fringe. So guys, from this side now, from this side, look at the pattern very well. Okay, if you're following my pattern from this side, okay, you're going to put 13 beads. Yeah, now this is the best I can do. After putting this on the thread, the beads on the thread, please watch carefully. The blue gets to the, you know, the ladder stitch before the black, and the rest goes on. And I'll be showing you this for you to, it's either you pen it down or you take a screenshot and do this one by one. So I'll be doing this with every fringe so that you'd also have to, you know, learn or help yourself with a pattern. Okay, so please take a screenshot now and then let's continue. So in all we have 13 beads from the beginning. Then you push one bead down, If you don't know how to fringe, this is how to do it. Yeah, you go from the first ladder stitch, ladder beads, then you pull gently your thread. Okay, and then you have this. All right. Then from here, go down. Okay, so these are the ladder stitches. I'm just using the ladder stitches for the fringe. Okay, yeah, so you do this. Then you pull your thread. I hope you see what I'm doing. Yeah, and then you take another bead. So this is what you are going to do until you finish. So guys, kindly take a screenshot and let's continue, please. Yeah, so in all we are going to have 15 beads. Push one down, one bead down. So this is how it is. Then you pull gently your thread and needle. Like that. And you go down the beads again one more time. Okay. So guys, the third fringe. So this time there's a purple at the beginning. Okay, yeah, two purples from the beginning, please. So take note if you're following this pattern. Okay, so this is it. So with the fourth row, we have a fourth fringe. We have 19 beads. So it's the same process. So guys, this is the last bead. Sorry I couldn't show you on the thread, but I mean it's the same thing. Look at how it looks like. It starts from here. Okay, and the last, did I say bead? The last fringe, yeah. So the last fringe is up to 13 beads, and this is how it is. Okay, it starts from this side. Okay, start from here down. I know you can read from here. And so if you may ask how I got to this side, I mean I had to go through some of the beads. You can pick any bead, you know, and then go through it just to secure the working thread, and then finally cut it off. Sorry if I'm speaking faster, but I need to finish quickly. And then I think I have, you know, done more than 40 minutes, and I don't want that. That is why. And let's see, or maybe getting to 40 minutes. The time factor is a thing. Yeah, so I'll continue to go through some of the beats again. Okay, so at this point I'm going to cut it, but before you cut it, just make sure your beads are not very stiff. They should be free. Okay, your fringes should be free to move. Okay, shouldn't be too wobbly as well to see the threads in between the beads. Okay, yeah, so please, this is it. I think it makes a lot of sense. Do you see the pumpkin smiling at you? So I'll just cut this and then add my hook. Yeah, so we'll add my hook. I'll open this part of the hook with either my long or my curved nose plier. This is a curved nose plier, okay? I just open this up like that. I want it to look this way because of the shape of the or the position of the pattern. Okay, and I'll close this up. And the other one is ready. Haha. Oh my goodness. They are both smiling, you know. Look at that. So please, I have really taken my time to I mean show you everything step by step, though I have to do some offline and the rest, but it was really clear. And I hope you enjoy this tutorial, though it's a really long one. I hope it wouldn't be that long for you in case you really want to follow this pattern. Okay, you can change colors as well if you want. Thank you so much for your time. This is one of the longest I have done. And please subscribe to my channel, share, like, comment. Let me understand if there's anything you want me to add, or you know, anything at all. God bless you, and then see you on my next tutorial. Have a nice time. Bye. And please let me add something. Please follow me on Instagram and TikTok as Anoa_Anoa as well. There may be other things that I wouldn't put on the YouTube that may be on Instagram or TikTok. Okay, so please follow me there. Thank you so much. See you on my next tutorial. Bye bye.